All right, fam, we up in here tonight. Y'all come on, let's get ready to get at it. I'm hitting that share button. Y'all go ahead and hit that share button. Okay. All right. Again, y'all already know what is my birthday month. And y'all know how that goes, right? Get that cash out, that PayPal. Let's make it do what it do. I'm hitting that share button. Y'all hitting it? Hmm. I have an amazing wine for you guys. Oh, y'all see me with my cowboy? I got my cowboy going. I got my cowboy going. Shout out to CTR Network. Dr. Tina over there, that girl is throwing down. She's getting down, getting all kind of awards and everything. Shout out to you, Queen. You and your husband over there, man, and your team. Shout out to you all, man. Y'all doing an amazing work over there. We want to make sure that we make mention of you because it's very important that we shout out names because names create currency and energy and it adds length to your life. That's why we pray. For those of you that don't know why we pray because when we do that, we create energy around a individual or a collective to create more energy for survivability. Let's live. Let's let life. Oh, come on here. Oh, it's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. Y'all come on up in here. Yes, indeed. Shout out the master teacher, baby, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. Listen, he make a number of things, a great many of things happen up in here in Wind Down Wednesday. Also, the truth session. Listen, you all are going to be able to catch us in the truth session this Saturday. We're going to be double dutching. We're going to bring you all some information. We're going to drop some jewels on you Saturday in the truth session, Facebook Live, YouTube also. So you all get prepared for that. Oh, we getting ready to make it do what it do, baby. That's what we do. Yes, indeed. Y'all give me just a moment. I'm sharing. And I hope you are too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, we gonna ride that horse tonight, and it ain't gonna be no white horse. I don't want nothing but something that's black. I hope you heard what I said when I said it, because I said it for you to hear me when I said it. I ain't riding nothing but something black. You can't convince me to ride nothing else. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you can say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, but this Wind Down Wednesday, baby, therapy with a sip, it's grown folk conversation. You better come up in here, and when you come up in here, have your gear on. And when I mean have your gear on, that means your cranium prepared to be able to catch what's getting ready to come down in your thought processes, because we don't play up in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, it's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. If you ain't grown, like I always say, get your ass out the room. Uh, yes, indeed. Oh, I see you. I see you, priestess. The priestess is in the house. Priestess LaBelle. I see. That's what's up, girl. Y'all ready to do this here? I have a nice wine for you all. And interesting enough, look. Interesting enough, let me tell y'all where I found this wine. I found this wine at the service station, right? And it's off the chain. It's a Sauvignon. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to introduce you guys to that in just a moment here. And we're going to get ready to get into this conversation. Y'all know what the conversation is? The conversation tonight is going to be, you can put it on the timeline. Y'all know how we do it. You can put it on the timeline. The conversation tonight is the shit hit the fan. Ooh. I know some folk not gonna like that. They're gonna say, oh, he cussing. But the ignorant ones is gonna say he cursing. No, I'm not cursing. I might be cussing, but I ain't cursing. You know, folks say, well, you're cursing. No, I'm not. I'm not putting a spell on anybody. See, when you curse, and for my Bible thumpers, those of you that are currently in tune with what the church is doing, what you're gonna say is that you're cursing, right? That's not what's happening, family. Cursing and cussing is two different things. Oh, she in the house tonight, y'all. That my girl is. She been with me for over 20 some years, going on 30. Her and her husband, Anthony and Tracy Love. Shout out to you all. And let me do this while we're at this. Let me let me give you all a hand, right? Let me do this. Hold on a second. Let me give you all. Anthony and Tracy Love has been here with me for over 20 some years, right? And they have always perpetually and continually sown into me to make sure that I had ample enough to be able to do what I needed to do without walking on eggshells, and I didn't have to brown nose. That's what's important when you have people in your corner that make sure that if I can't, you can. And this is what they provided for me. Anthony and Tracy Love. I love you all. Gratitude, gratitude. Isn't that something? That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. The shit hit the fan. Hey, conversation is on you all tonight. We're gonna have an amazing conversation. I purposely did that to give you all an opportunity to sound off. Okay, purposely give you all an opportunity to sound off. Um, FYI, tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, Queen Alphine, Tracy and Anthony Love, Priestess Lavelle, also out of 217, Juan Facanatu, and also Shalita. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Shout out to all of you all. Shout out to all of you all that always come in and wind down Wednesday and participate in this conversation, grown folk conversation. You get an opportunity to come in and be heard, right? In its own, like a young telephone. Listen, and Queen Tracy says, we are so blessed by sowing into what you do, Apostle, always and forever, always and forever, always and forever. It's only one love. one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Yes, indeed. That's what it is. One. That's it, baby. One love, one heart. Oh, I can feel one coming on tonight. I think it's going to be a real good one. Y'all, guess what we going to do? This is what I want you all to do. In the algorithm, always let me know who shares. If you don't want to share, that's fine. It's okay. I'm not knocking you, but for you, for me, and for us, so that we can go ahead and get out there and get our algorithm right, go ahead on and hit that share button. And we're going to pour this wine up, right? I'm gonna show you all a real good wine that you can pick up at the what we refer to back in the day, the service station. I'm not quite sure what they call it today, but we call it the service station. Isn't that something? Isn't that what we call it? We call it the service station. But yeah, we're gonna have an amazing conversation tonight. As always, tonight is y'all conversation. But with that, I want to say something to you. Out there in the theater of a conversation and thought, there's a number of things going on. And specifically, what? Misinformation and disinformation. You all know I talked to you all about that before. Look at it, it is front and center. Also, propaganda. I talked to you all about propaganda. Look at it, it's front and center. One of the things that I am sure of, and those that are in my company, is that he is an apostle and a prophet. And those things that he speak, they will come to fruition. Just hold on, because they didn't happen tomorrow or the day before. Oh, he it's gonna come to fruition. Yeah, we call it the backstore. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're not gonna hold up long, because I know the weather done changed, spring forward. But I want to get into this conversation tonight because, family, it is very important. Now, more than ever, that we shore up our relationships with each other, because we're going to need each other. The situation that is currently upon us isn't ever going to go back to be the same. And those that have been in my company for the longest, they can put it on a timeline. They'll tell you, I told them over 20 some years ago, I said, take a picture of America, because it is never, ever going to be the same. I also shared with them that we're going to pay more money for less service. You're talking about over a decade or two ago that I spoke these things. Why? Because I am a prophet. Fool around and have a one-on-one with me and we start talking, you're gonna say, oh my God. Oh, OMG. No, I don't toot my own horn. I'm just telling you a fact that I know exactly what's happening and what is going to happen. Fact, I knew this, what is going on right now, currently, what's going to happen. Me and my dad, we was talking. I was trying to tell him this is going to happen. He said, "No, sir." I said, "Listen to me. This is going to happen because they're going to put this one back in office, and he's going to finish up what he started." Right? Oh, tonight is wide open. Tonight is Wind Down Wednesday, Therapy with a Sip, Grown Folk Conversation, right? The People's Podcast, the biggest, the largest. Y'all, y'all come on up in here. Let's get ready to pour this. Y'all get ready. Let's get ready to pour this wine up. Look at JP, the Prince of Peace. Look what he said. He told us that. It's a listen, it's a great number of people out there. If they would be true to themselves, guess what they'll do? They'll say, he told us. Right? We got haters. We got people that despise the fact that you are right. Yes, indeed. Master teachers, absolutely. All that the one did say that year ago came to pass. But we listen, and there are things that the master teacher and I have collaborated on that have also come to pass. So we're going to talk about some things. Let's get into some things that some folk ain't gonna want to hear. But we're gonna get into it tonight. We got 60 minutes where we had 60 minutes, right? Okay. I see you, Queen Tracy Love. Give my love to the king. Um, the Prince of Peace says, fool around and found out. Encourage all of you to have that one-on-one conversation with the one. Yes, indeed. Queen Tracy Love says, we are always informed by you, Apostle. Gratitude. Gratitude. Let them know. So that, sometime Queen Tracy, you know how we do. We have to lay back and let those that have been influenced and been and has profited from what it is that we've been doing, right? That makes sense. Okay, so that we don't have to toot our own horn. I can go toe to toe with anybody about anything, but that's not why I'm here. Because again, let me share it with you all. I don't debate. You'll never get me into debating. Those of you debate, that's okay. Y'all frame that. Y'all stay in the frame that you frame. Y'all frame that. I don't debate. What I do is I have conversations. There's a number of conversations that I can have with you. I can have a prophetic conversation with you, right? I can have an intellectual conversation with you, right? There's a number of conversations that I can have with you without us being combatants and being in competition with each other. That's Darwinism. This is what the capitalistic system is based upon. What? Competition. This is why, listen, listen, listen. This is why we are never, as a people, hear me, will come together because they've created competition. And we bought into it. Look at all the rappers. Look at what they've created. Look at the competition that all the rappers are in right now. That's Darwinism. You know what that is? That is the survival of the fittest. That's Darwinism. Listen to me. Before any of you all check out, catch what I'm saying. That's Darwinism. The survival of the fittest. Here's Darwin postulated. I know it's wind down Wednesday. I should use that word in truth session. But here's what he postulated. What he postulated that was that everything in the universe or in the natural atmosphere of things, because I don't like to call it a jungle. Guess what he said? He said, it is in competition with each other. And only the strong shall survive. This 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 was his theory. So when he put that forth, guess what happened? The systems that are utilized internalized it and start using it. Hey, 217 1 for Hanatude. Thank you for the support. We shouted you out for your donation last session. Gratitude. And here's the thing, family. Here's the thing that's so amazing, that we so dumb that we won't listen to information that will cause us to be free. We don't want to hear that. But we will look at somebody popping their ass all day. And I ain't got nothing against that. If that's what you framing, you frame that. Pop your ass. But make sure you pop it, drop it, lock it, and get what you got coming. Do you understand what I'm saying? I see you in the house, Queen Basu. Y'all, Black Moses Freedom Festival. Yes, indeed. We'll be down in the Beaufort area in June. Yes, indeed. Put that information on the timeline if you would, please. Queen Basu. That's under Ebony Holmes. If you would like to, please. Okay. All right. Queen Kizzy says, be the fuck best that it is. Laugh out loud. Yes, indeed. So I don't have any problem with you framing what you are framing, but then what you have to understand is that there is some information that you're going to need while you're framing what you're framing, right? All right, let's pour up this wine, y'all. It's Wine Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip. And while I'm getting ready to pour this wine up, listen, somebody put a toast out there. Thank you for putting it out there, Queen Basu. There it is, you are, Queen Ebony Holmes. That's the ATL, baby. Listen, all of you that are out there, please, for you, for me, and for us, let us know where you're hailing from so that we can make these connections. Is that all right? Please let us do that. Okay. All right. Ooh, look at here, y'all. Look at this. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear that? Ooh, if y'all can hear that, put a one on the timeline. Mm, 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 mm. Listen, shout out to Queen Octavia. Queen Octavia donated these. Also, she donated another set of wine glasses. But if y'all can hear that vibration, that's what we all about. Getting on the right frequency, baby. And we finna go ahead and pour up this wine. I'm gonna show you a wine that you all can get at what we said, the service station. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wee. Look at that. Y'all know that's something else. That's something else, ain't it? Yes, indeed. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. What? It's the People's Podcast. The biggest, the largest, baby. If y'all in here, you understand me. Make some noise. All right, let's pour this wine up. Let me introduce you all to this wine first. Let me get this mic out the way. All right. Here it is, fam. Brick and Coal. It is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Look at this. Let me see if I can get it in there where you guys can see it. There it is. Yo. Mm. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Look at you. Hey, listen, y'all. This demonstration is 14. I didn't say 14. I said this demonstration is 14. Mhm. This demonstration is 14. Y'all already know what that means. It's gonna take you there. I'll take you there. And of course, as always, they only give us a what? A bail. For what? 14.99. There it is. Ooh-wee. Look at that. The one. All right. Let me 1 second, fam. All right. All right. Here we go. I think Queen hand etched. Yeah. Hand etched wine glass. Yes. Helps it go down smoothly. Laugh out loud. Gratitude. Queen Octavia. Listen what. Well, rest said Queen Octavia, those wine glasses are fine. Fire. That donated. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Queen Tracy. Queen Tracy says the biggest, the largest. I love it. Yeah, I got that from Big X. Yeah, I didn't frame that. Big X, the biggest, the largest. So I thought, hey, listen, we might as well use that. He gave it to us. That's the purpose of doing it, right? The biggest, the largest. Yeah. Yes, indeed. For real, though. Hello. All right, we're gonna get ready to get into this tonight's topic. Yeah, the shit hit the fan. Uh-huh. Isn't that some? Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My pleasure. Yes, indeed. Listen, since ain't nobody gonna put the damn toast out there, I will. Is that the toast? Okay. I'm sorry, Prince of Peace. Uh, no. Here it is. Let me give the toast then. I'll give it, and we'll get into this conversation. Since we're in the time frame that we're in, let's do this. So may you live forever, and shall I never die. Salute, salute, salute. Ooh, y'all, that's off the chain. And I got that at the service station. At the service station. Listen, do this for me and do this for me, you, and for us. Hit that share button one more time and let's go ahead on and get into this conversation tonight for grown folk. Is that all right? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Do it. What you say? Do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. That's how you do it. Hey, ain't no sense in stopping. Why would you stop? Doesn't make any sense, right? Got to do that till you're satisfied. All right, y'all. I'm just hitting just a few more here. Okay. All right. Wind down Wednesday therapy with a sip. Now, what are we confronted with, family? Let me lay back a little bit because I really want to give you all the opportunity to sound off because it's important. Why is it important? Because it creates conversation. Wind down Wednesday. Come on here. So, what do you all think about the war that's jumping off in Iran? What do y'all think about that? Talk to me. Let's talk about the war in Iran, right? Or Iran. What y'all think about that? Because the family and the Wind Down Wednesday chat room is always off the chain, right? Let's see what's going on. Anybody ready? Anybody ready to talk about it? Also, let me ask it. Anybody want to come up and hang out with me tonight and we have a conversation with the family? Queen Basu said, let me put that up there. Queen Queen Basu said, I think we fucked up. I agree with you. Hey, Queen Basu, what you doing? Can you come on? Because I know I know you like to go and lay it down. Yes, indeed. That's Queen Basu, y'all. That girl know her stuff. Curtis Attaway, I see you, bro. Love you. All right. Shout out to you, Curtis. All right. As long as you ain't 50 Cent. Because two quarters make 50 cents. Boy, T.I. and them ate 50 Cent ass up. What y'all think about that too? Why we out here? Listen, it's Wind Down Wednesday therapy with a sip grown folk conversation, right? If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room so you won't be offended. All right. Grown folk gonna make it do what it do. Yes, I agree with you as well, Queen Octavia. I don't see the point of the war except that there's a perpetuation of colonialism. Hmm. Okay. All right, Queen. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Gratitude, Queen. Yes, indeed. Yes. So, what do I? What? Okay. Okay. Here's the Prince of Peace. Let's see what the Prince of Peace says. Prince of Peace says the war in Iran is senseless and an oil grab, and seems to be territorial grab as well. The unintended consequences is what they are not prepared for. Oh hell no, they ain't prepared for them because they are upon it is upon them now. The unintended consequences is upon those that instituted an illegal war against someone. And we're keeping in those parameters because it's for educational purposes only. We're keeping in those parameters. But what they didn't expect was that they would be postured in waiting for them to do what they did. They wasn't ready for it. Why am I saying this? It's for educational purposes only. It's just like when they went into Vietnam. When they went into Vietnam, they were not ready for what the Vietnamese had prepared for them. See, here's one thing that our European counterparts, for educational purposes only, don't understand that there are people that are more intellectual and do their research about war. There are some people that took a page out of Sun Tzu book. How many of you have ever heard of Sun Tzu? If you heard of Sun Tzu, put a one on the time. If you heard of Sun Tzu, put a one on the time. Hmm. Yeah, for sure, Queen Octavia. They're always yes. FYI, again, if there's any of you have a comment, you want to say something, you can come on live with me. Okay. All right. Yes. Isn't that some? Oh, Queen Rosalind is in the house, you all. Hey, Rosalind, that's New York. Please, again, when you all come in, please put on the timeline where you're hailing from. And shout out to her. She has 3 series out. And also, she has a children's book out. Shout out to you, Queen. Put your information on the timeline, you all. You all patronize. Yeah. And she got little nice things that she bookmarkers. There it is. She has nice bookmarkers. Yeah. All right. As always, you all know that this is a place where you come to be recognized, right? We celebrate each other. Okay. Okay. So, so when we think about it, just think about what's what's going on, man. What's happening with when they went into Vietnam? They weren't ready. Vietnam had whole cities under the look, listen, do your study, do your research. Them Vietnamese, they had whole hospitals underground. Not only that, what they also had did was that they hollowed the inside of trees out. Big old large trees, they hollowed them out and they would climb up in the tree and shoot at the soldiers. Okay. I'm not going to even name what country they were from because y'all know how they mess with us. But y'all can read between the lines. And what they would do was they would have the planes come through and spray Asian orange. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It was used to knock the foliage off the trees so they could see where they were shooting from. They did all of that. But what happened was they still came back up in the trees and were shooting and unaliving those that were from another country that invaded Vietnam. Are you hearing me? So you think that other nations don't study war for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only? Our European counterparts are the only ones that are simple enough to think that no one can outthink them when in all essence they have never invented anything, never created anything, never brought forth anything, always stole everything and always invaded, colonialized, stole, pillaged, robbed, raped, amalgamated. And to my white brothers and sisters, y'all can't get angry because you have to, at some point, accept that, hey, you know what? They have a right to be able to articulate our behavior from our ancestors, from those that are in present time, and those that are in political positions, those that are in municipal positions. Those that are in financial positions, they have a right to be able to critique that because our behavior has been out of pocket. Y'all gonna talk to me tonight? It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. It's grown folk conversation. The People's Podcast, the biggest, the largest. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's take a. It's my birthday month. Let's take a toast. How many of you all? Let me put this out here. It's my birthday month. Going on head on, like black folks says. Going on head on, and you know a lot of people they're gonna exit stage right when you say donate. They exit stage right, but they'll suck up all of the information that they can. Let me tell y'all, it's so many people watching this podcast right now. You wouldn't believe it. They ain't gonna come in the room. Some because of political reasons, some because of religious reasons, some because they don't want their family to know that they're participating. Do you hear me? Look at 'em. They dropping off now. Look at them. Go and get out of here. Get your ass out of here. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Right? People's podcast. The biggest. The largest. Okay. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm just here for you all, and we're here for each other. Queen Tracy Love says, just like the white people in the movies that go investigate the wrong shit and then become you alive because that's why what they do, and they unalive you because that's what they do. Yes, indeed. Gratitude for your donation, Queen Tracy. I told you all she, her, and her king has always. Thank you, Queen Octavia, for your donation. Thank you, Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shape Shifter, the Code Breaker, for your donation. Thank you, the Prince of Peace, for your donation. Listen, you all have an opportunity to go ahead and donate. Of course, this is my birthday month. If you don't want to donate to the channel, to the station, donate to my birthday. All right. Y'all see the information on the timeline. All right. Moving right along. Let's see how much time we got left. We only have a few minutes left. Okay, so look. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Queen Tracy on the line. So, what do you all think about the propaganda? What do you all think about the uptick in the propaganda? How many of you all know that when you look at the mass media that we have here in the States, that they're doing two things for sure. They're misinforming us and disinforming us. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Do you all think that they are doing that? Yes, indeed. Gratitude, Queen Tracy. So what do you all think about? It's on you all tonight. Like listen, like yes, indeed. Queen Octavia says constant state of lies, both intentional and not. Yes, yes, yes. Indubitably, no doubt, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. Listen, please be advised, FYI, we will be in a troop session this Saturday. The master teacher and I, we will be doing a double impact. We'll be together dropping some jewels and some nuggets and some information on you all. That'll be 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll be this sake. We'll look to see you with your face in the place. All right. Anyone else? You want to hit that donation so I can go ahead and shout you out? I don't want to miss shouting out anyone. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. We got 8 minutes left, family. It's on you all. It's your conversation. Let's talk about it. All right. Jay, the Prince of Peace says there are more unalived and more damage than being reported, as well as job uh, dosage due to AI, etc. Yeah, yeah. This is isn't that interesting? That how this is why one of the reasons why they wanted to bring AI forth is for misinformation and disinformation. They're playing games with our minds. And I wanted to touch on that a little bit, but I'm not going to touch on it tonight. It's going to be another time. But I wanted to touch on it how that all of this is an illusion and it's deceptive, right? And some of our top creators, various information that is being fed to them that's misinformation and disinformation, but they cannot discern that it is. So we're dealing with all of this alienoid type of shit. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did. I said that. Yeah. I can't frame anything that I haven't experienced. I can't frame anything that you're talking about and what you're saying. I can't frame that. You frame that. However, I can draw reference to that, right? When someone frames something, we can, excuse me, we can draw reference to it. I reference that and I give credit to you because you framed that. But however, not every time we frame something, it is categorically correct. It may be a figment of our imagination because the apparatus that is changing the frequencies and the vibrations have projected something into our minds and thus created an illusion. Mm. Isn't that so? I'll leave that right there for you all to think on that, cogitate upon that, ponder on. Yeah, for sure. This is happening. And I'm telling you, if you are a high valued content creator out here and you are fearful of knowledge that is untapped, that others haven't been exposed to, you have to understand that the programming system is aware of that. You can think they aren't if you want to, and you can think that somehow you can get around what it is that they are demonstrating with to create illusions. Nah, you're not going to get around that. That's why connected. And I'm gonna leave that right there because I already said too. I'm gonna leave that alone, right? Because I know how this goes. And see, and here's what confused people because you may not say certain things, they think you don't know. No, what they're trying to get you to do is read between the lines because if you don't, you are the one that's going to be taken in, into a place in your mind where you can't determine what is and what isn't. Let me get out this tributary. But that's on you. Do you hear me? All right. And Queen Octavia says, do you think they would tell the truth and provide you with factual information? You are delusional. Hell to the no. No. Hell to the no. And to that shit, let's take a toast. Salute. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. And then here's the thing. You know what? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Because I was getting ready to say something I don't have no business saying. Okay. Um, the Prince of Peace says, yes, they are absorbing all your thoughts and manipulating the masses with it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. 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 Salute. Prince of Peace says, yes, Queen Octavia is correct. Yes. Yeah, no, no, they don't give a damn. And then here's the funny part. The funny part is when you go to try to enlighten your people, they join them. They don't even listen to you. They join the ops, as the young Thundercats say, the ops. They join the ops, and then they seek to destroy you. The reason why they seek to destroy you is because you take away their delusion and their illusions and their ability to feel something that's not real. You know, we create shit that ain't even real. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all. Yep. Leave that alone. We create things that shit ain't even real. Right? We hear you. Those within here, let us hear what the one is telling us. So let me give you all no, leave that alone. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I was getting ready to say something. I'm gonna leave that alone because they go be who turned this madman loose? He's fucking mad out here. No, but you know what? until we get to the point where we have the ability to articulate on such a level that we can tap into the frequency that you need to cause you to vibrate at the right level, it's not going to happen because we have been so deceived. We out here trying to love when 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 love cannot even be applied to the set of circumstances and situations, right? When it should be actually authenticity that is being applied. Because see, authenticity deals with a number of things that allows it to function at the highest level of who you are as a being in this earth realm, right? Because see, love is not a feeling, and we talked about this. Shout out to Empress Yamaya and Eris Jacqueline. We were with them on their podcast. Shout out to them. Shout out to T Swin. Men can't always be wrong podcast. When you are, you know what? I probably shouldn't even go back. But when you dealing with this, you have to know what you're dealing with. Man. Let me leave it right there. Yeah, yeah. You're right, Queen Octavia. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Isn't that so? But yeah, yeah, you can't spell truth without hurt. Yeah. The truth is not comfy and often hurts. Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. If you hadn't had an opportunity to donate still, this is your opportunity to donate, right? I am who your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yeah, on the People's Podcast, the biggest, the largest. Tonight's podcast was brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master of the Code, Alcine, also Trace and Anthony Love, Priestess Lavelle, One for Conatu, and Salita, and none other than T Swin. Man can't always be wrong podcast. If you haven't had an opportunity to pick it up yet, there it is. Love is. For who? Isn't that something? Yes, indeed. If you hadn't had an opportunity to do that yet, go ahead and do that. And listen, give yourself a hand tonight. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Uh, okay. What Queen Octavia says? Queen Octavia says you have to take a birthday bail. Oh my God! All right, y'all. I gotta take one more. Here we go. Shout out Queen Octavia. Here we go, you all. Shout out. One love, one heart. There your bail go. All right, fam. Yes, indeed. Let's make a birthday toast to the one. May many more birthdays find you in excellent health and prosperity. I gotta pour up one more then, Queen Tracy. Hold on. Let me pour up some. Y'all y'all got me over here woozy. I'm glad we're getting off of here because I was finna go into some tributaries and say some things and say some things that I probably should not say it. All right, yeah. Baby, it's wind down Wednesday, baby. Yes, indeed. Queen Tracy, everybody hitting you up. Let's make a birthday toast to the one. May many more birthdays find you in excellent health and prosperity. I receive that. Let me go down the line and hit everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There we go. Salute, salute, salute. All right, fam. Y'all know what time it is, right? We've hit that space, place, and time where I must say what? Oh, what you got? Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. One love, eternal light, peace, power, prosperity. In the words of the Prince of Peace, excellent health. Until next time, shalom alaikum mishpikah. Meaning peace be unto you, family.